Hey y'all, Jonathan McGary here with Pleasant Hill, and this is another episode of What I Have Noticed. We live in a digital age with computers, smartphones, iPads, tablets, and social media. Nearly everyone has access to at least one of these type devices, and hundreds of millions, if not billions, spend at least some time on some form of social media, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, or some other medium. You know what I have noticed? People document all kinds of things, take all kinds of pictures and videos, and share all sorts of different material, and communicate to others through their various social media platforms. Some use them more so than others, but we all use it. I know I do, and no matter how much or how little, if you are watching or listening to this, you do as well. But Christian, what are we sharing? What are we viewing? What are we communicating? The Bible says in Matthew 5 and in verse 14, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid." And then in verse 16 it says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Whether you realize it or not, or intend for it to happen or not, what you do on the public forums of social media says volumes about you. Whether you are purposely using social media to minister and to encourage others, or to simply communicate or be humorous or informative, what you do says something about who you are. And while many people use social media as a mask that conceals who they really are, what you share, like, retweet, or post communicates something about you. So my question that I have asked myself and I'm now asking you is this: what does your public social media practices say about you? Many of us have friends and followers on Facebook that we have never met and don't really know other than through acquaintances or social media. In many cases, all you know about them is what you see on or in their public online habits. If that is true, then the next question is this: if the only thing someone knows about you or me is what they see on social media, what would they say or what would they think about you? What kind of light or whose light are you shining? Would they know that you're a Christian? Would they glorify your God based on what they see? What if you're the only Jesus that person ever gets to see? Social media, the internet, and the digital technology that goes with it can certainly become a stumbling block if we allow it. It can be a magnet that drags us and others away from God and not closer to Him. But it can also be a wonderful tool that God can use for good and for His glory. I'm not saying that you have to put your spiritual life on display in a public way on social media, but won't you let your social media habits be one that would please the Lord and allow people to think highly of you and your testimony? I hope you will notice what I have noticed. I hope that in all you do in life, you will find a way to allow your light, God's light, in you to shine, so that others will see God in you and be drawn closer to Him and glorify Him. Until next time, remember that no matter what, I do love you. More importantly, remember that God loves you. Keep your eyes on Him. We thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. This message is a ministry of Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in Central South Carolina. If we can ever be a help to you, answer any questions you might have, or just pray for you, or if we can aid you in coming to know Christ or in your walk with Him, please let us know by contacting us at www.pleasanthillsbc.com. Remember, we can love because He first loved us.